Hello students, we have started the story of a bright, great student who made this world aware about the DNA and cells formation as we people generally not aware about the things which is a part of a human body, how cells are important, and discovery how to treat diseases. Suppose still in this world lot of diseases are not curable. This is a dilemma which we have, as in such advancement whatever we have made, this type of things, scientific era is this, technology is very high developed, and still we don't have solution of some grave problem which are still existing in this world. No doubt science has made a lot of advancement. This world is become a small village as the things, communication skills which we have this time. Just people throughout the world now connecting with each other. Within a few seconds we can share our views, we can discuss the things, we can understand the happening throughout the world, whatever taking place. So these all are very easy, and this is the only science which has made this world a small world. Many years back, even for many months, people used to travel from one place to another. But today, this world is a very small place. We are talking about here cell formation, about DNA, that is the hereditary of a human life. These things were not available, informations were not available as science was not so developed. But a bright, you see, from very small age, his temperament, his curiosity for knowing things, collecting things, and he started his journey from butterflies, collecting them, categorize them, and near about 25 categories total he collected butterflies. He started tagging them as these activities which he started. He got information from a news magazine. One scientific article was there, and in that article scientists had invited people to tag butterflies to know that how long they can travel, and he advised people to tag them to know the distance which they will cover. That you see that the area from one area to the another area they used to migrate. So this thing was the matter of study. Bright started this campaign. He collected butterflies, he tagged them, and then he just leave them in the open atmosphere, let them to travel, but he didn't get too much success in this concert. Rest of the study he continued. He attended many fairs. He produced his theory, his model regarding cells formation, regarding DNA. What success he got. He, even in small age, he produced many theory. He experienced, tested. I think they tested these all the theories by his own self and produce the theory models and explain these all the articles in front of the people, and finally what achievement he did. We shall see next. A year and a half later, during the junior years, a Bright got the idea for his new theory about self-life. Cell life. Human body is made of cells. And what is the life of cell? How these cells are important. How these cells are important to treat diseases. Even the cancer is still a big problem in front of this world, and this is the due to the cell. So he got some theory, as you see. It came while it was looking at X-ray photo of the chemical structures of a hormone. First he was studying this photo and chemical structures of hormone. You know the cells and hormones and DNA. It was a great illusion for human beings. But a Bright gave the theory. He did a lot of research, produced a lot of example, and finally dictated in front of the people. And then, since we are knowing this all the things, when he saw this photo, a Bright didn't shout Eureka. Eureka, Eureka. Who shouted? Eureka means something very strange, something which is now developed as one of the most important experiment which somebody did. So this type of situation that he didn't say, but even I have got it, but believed that along with his finding about inject hormones, the photos gave him the answer to one of the biology's puzzle. How the cell can reading the cells and blueprint of the DNA, and DNA is the substance in the nucleus of a cell. DNA is the substance in the nucleus of this cell that controls heredity, and it determines the forms of functions of the cell. DNA determines the forms and function of the cell. This DNA is the blueprint for life, and that is the thing. This is the DNA which is a blueprint of your life. That thing discovered by a Bright, and even that lot of research already have been conducted on this matter, and still that experiment is going on day by day. As you know, human body is still a illusion for scientists. If we don't have a proper treatment, means somewhere science is not getting proper success in this field. There is no proper treatment. They have a treatment, but they can only control it but can't cure. Problems still existing, and grave problems are there. We finally need, and one life example in front of you. This world totally suffering this time, and you can imagine the limitation of science which we have. Corona is a big problem existing in front of this world, and no solution is there, no treatment is there. Many lakhs people died in this world during this corona time. So still human being and human life is a problem for the science and for the doctors or for scientists. So we need a lot of work. Somewhere these things, as far as human immunity concerned, as far as this testing of this medicine, as far as other thing concerned, somewhere we need a lot of work to do to find out the solution of this problem. And many years back, a Bright did this. He told this world about DNA, about the hereditary, about the hormones, and so many things, and paved path for the research. He started his development. Bright and his colleague, roommate James R. Ong just worked all that night during drawing pictures, that constructing plastic models, molecules, to show how it could happen. To present your theory in front of the people, we can't only communicate. We need models. We need some project to explain, and without explaining we can't make the people sure about these things. So they developed a specific model about hormones, cells, and etc., and to show these things too. Together later they wrote the paper that explained the theory. Surprising no one who knew his Richard A. Bright graduated from Harvard with the highest honor, second in the class of 1510. A. Bright went on become a graduate student researcher at Harvard Medical School, one of the most famous university of the world. A. Bright got his admission in that research center of Harvard University and started his campaign to see that there is began to doing experiment of test this theory. So these all the things which that happened. If the theory proves correct, it will be big step toward understanding the progress of life. It might also lead the new idea of preventing some types of the cancer or the, yes, cancer is still a big confusion, a big problem in front of the humanity. Epidemics there, you see, still uncurable, a lot of problem. I can't deny that progress is not made, a lot of progress we have done, but still you see many things creating problem, still creating problem, and we need proper solution of these things. So this man There he began doing experiment to test his theory of DNA. So for the rest of the thing, I will come tomorrow. Till then, thank you very much.